All right, everyone. Here at Automate Corporation, we're on the brink of something truly special. We're building a powerful new AI system. But, with that kind of power comes a massive responsibility. So, in this explainer, we're going to walk through our entire strategy for making sure this new system is secure, trustworthy, and safe for all of us. So, we are right on the verge of a huge breakthrough. I want you to imagine an AI that can instantly understand all of our internal documents, that can spot issues in system logs before they become problems, and can help both our own staff and our customers in real time. This system, it's going to touch everything we do here at Automate Corporation. It is going to completely transform how we operate. But, and this is the big but, with this much power, the number one question becomes trust. How do we absolutely guarantee that this new AI is safe, that it's fair, that it's reliable? Well, the very first step is to figure out and audit for the biggest risks, and we're going to start with one of the most unique challenges in the world of AI. Our first major challenge is something that experts call hallucinations. Now, what is that? It's when an AI, with just complete and utter confidence, makes things up. For any company, that's a problem. But for us at Automate Corporation, where our decisions absolutely rely on facts, that's a really serious problem. And listen, this isn't just some theory. This was a near miss from our own testing phase. The new AI system literally invented a fake regulation. Can you just imagine the legal and financial fallout for Automate Corporation if we had filed a compliance report based on pure fiction? This is exactly the kind of disaster we have to prevent. So let's be crystal clear on this. A hallucination is when the AI fabricates information. This isn't just a simple bug we can patch. No, it's a direct threat to our operational integrity and, frankly, to the reputation of Automate Corporation. So here's our three-step plan to stop this dead in its tracks. First, we're going to ground the AI. We'll force it to base its answers strictly on our approved Automate Corporation source documents and nothing else. Second, we'll use automated systems to cross-check any claims it makes. And third, for any high-stakes decisions, a human expert, one of us, has to give the final sign-off. Period. And this has to be a team effort. It's the only way. Our AI and MLOps teams are the ones implementing the technical guardrails. Security architecture is defining what's actually high risk. Our subject matter experts here at Automate Corporation will review any flagged outputs, and our governance team is setting the overall risk thresholds we can all live with. All right, on to our second challenge, accuracy. See, it's not enough for the AI's answers to be based in fact. They also have to be correct. When they're wrong, the consequences for Automate Corporation could be severe. Just take a look at this simple but frankly terrifying example. Our new AI system is going to be analyzing emails for threats. If it correctly tags a phishing attempt, great, we're safe. But what happens if it gets it wrong just once and labels that same malicious email as safe? Well, that could lead to a massive security breach for the whole company. For us, accuracy is pretty simple. Is the output correct when you compare it to our official Automate Corporation source data, our ground truth? There's just no room for interpretation here. It's either right or it's wrong. And here's how we're going to enforce it. We've got a really rigorous checklist. We're talking constant evaluation against known data, manual spot checks by our teams, using confidence scores to flag anything that seems uncertain, and running automated tests every single time we update the system. And again, this is a shared mission. Our data scientists design the evaluation tests. Our business and security teams provide real-world cases to test against. And our QA engineers integrate these checks directly into our development pipeline. And it's all guided by the governance team. Everybody has a role. Okay, this brings us to a really, really important topic. Making sure our new AI system is fair. Because an AI that's powerful but biased, that isn't just a technical failure. For us at Automate Corporation, it's an ethical one. Just consider this scenario for a moment. We ask the AI to spot insider threats, but it somehow learns to associate suspicious behavior with employees from one specific department. I mean, that would be profoundly unjust. It would create a toxic work environment right here at Automate Corporation, and it would open this up to serious legal action. So bias is when an AI's output results in unfair or discriminatory treatment. And while it's a technical problem that's rooted in data, it has very real, very human consequences. And it poses a direct risk to Automate Corporation. So our approach has to be proactive. We are designing specific tests to actively look for bias. We're going to measure it with established metrics. We're even using red teams to actively try and provoke unfair responses from the system.
And when we find issues, we fix them in the data and in the system's instructions. To guide all this, we've actually formed a Fairness Council right here at Automate Corporation. It's a crucial partnership between our technical experts and our leaders from legal, HR, and ethics, all working together to make sure our AI reflects our company's core values. Okay, finally, let's talk about the digital locks and keys. The new AI system is going to have access to a huge amount of Automate Corporation's data. We have to make absolutely sure it never becomes a master key for the wrong person.
Here's a true nightmare scenario for you. An employee asks a simple, totally innocent question, and the AI inadvertently leaks highly sensitive M&A plans from another Automate Corporation department simply because it doesn't understand that user's permissions. The fallout from something like that would be, well, catastrophic.
So the risk is clear. It's the AI revealing data or taking an action that the user isn't authorized for. This violates a fundamental security principle we call least privilege, which is an absolute cornerstone of our security posture here at Automate Corporation. Our solution is to build the security rules right into the AI's brain, so to speak. The system will know who the user is and what they're allowed to see. It will constantly scan its own outputs for potential data leaks, and you better believe we will log every single action it takes. And this is a classic cybersecurity team effort. Our identity team provides the user roles, security architecture designs the whole model, our security operations center monitors the logs 24/7, and our data governance team is the one that defines what's sensitive in the first place.
So let's bring it all together. Our secure AI framework at Automate Corporation is built on 4 critical pillars. We audit for hallucinations to ensure truth. We audit for accuracy to ensure correctness. We audit for bias to ensure equity. And we audit for access to ensure confidentiality. Truth, correctness, equity, and confidentiality. These are our guiding principles.
I'm going to leave you with this final thought. For this new AI system, and really for everything we do here at Automate Corporation, trust is never just an afterthought. It's not a feature you add on at the end. It is, and it always will be, the very foundation we build upon.